Hello everybody, it's Dana Sullivan, the Stampin' Chick, here with another Make It Monday. How are you today, my friends? I hope you had a fantastic weekend. I am so excited to be here with you guys today because celebration has begun. Yay! It is the most exciting time of the Stampin' Up! Year, and I'll tell you why. Because everything in this brochure right here is free. Free. Yes, that's right, my friends. I said free. So you purchase anything that is in the catalog, anything in the brand new Spring Mini catalog, anything online, anything in any of the brochures that are available for sale, and for every $50 you purchase, you get to choose something out of here for free. That's right, my friends. I said free. Beautiful, right? Hi, I see Luann's here, Sherry's here. Thank you, girls, so much for joining me. When you come in, please say hello. And I would love it if you would give me a thumbs up or a heart, and be sure to share this video with your friends, so that way everyone else can see all the good stuff we have to look at today. It's going to be exciting, all right? So I don't have a project that I'm going to make with you. However, I do have some projects that I have made with new product, and I want to tell you all about the stuff that I've got here and the paper and ribbon shares. I have been asked about them, and yes, I am doing the paper and ribbon shares for the Spring Mini catalog. Yay! So if you don't know how that works, basically, I have a ribbon share and a paper share. Okay, and you will get a sampling, which basically is a quarter of a package or a quarter of a roll of the paper or the ribbon, whichever, and I get some of each of the papers and each of the ribbons, and this is a way for you to be able to get an entire collection. Instead of having to buy each of these rolls, for example, you get a quarter of a roll of each package, so that when you get the paper share or the ribbon share, you're getting a sampling of all of the ribbons or all of the papers in the catalog, right? So it's a lot of fun. It's really a really great way of getting supplies, and you know, inevitably, you look at the catalog and you say, oh, I don't really need that. And then you get it in person, you go, oh my gosh, that's the greatest thing ever. I love it. So this is why I started doing the paper and ribbon shares, so that you can actually get some things in your hands. And also, you know, once upon a time there was that Wildcats, whatever it was, designer series paper, or the dinosaur one before that one, and they really didn't appeal to me too much. Not enough to buy a whole package, because I don't have little kids anymore. But when I got the sampling of them, I'm like, oh, hey, you know what? I can use it for this. I can use it for that. And just that sampling was enough for me. It was great. I loved it. And then, of course, you find something that you really like, and then you go ahead and buy the package, right? You get it. Okay, so here are some of the ribbons. Let me see if I have all of them. Maybe I do. That one. I have all of them. Yay! I don't have all of the papers yet. I have a couple of them that I'm missing. They are in an order on their way to me, but they are not here yet, so I can't show those to you. However, I can show you the ribbons. So this is a combo pack. It's real red and burlap ribbon. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, this paper, or this ribbon pack, is part of the Country Floral Lane collection. And I have a product-based class that is starting, when is that, girls? The 27th. Yes, the 27th of January. And sign-ups for that actually end in a couple of days, I think. So anyway, if you're interested in participating in the Country Floral Lane class to go, or the product-based class locally, then you'll get a whole package of these, and you're going to get some designer series paper and embellishments as well. But I'll show you that stuff later. Okay, so for the ribbon share, you'll get 1/4 of a roll of each of these ribbons. They're absolutely gorgeous. You're going to get 1/4 of a spool of each of the twines. And normally when I do the shares, there are usually 10 new ribbons and 10 new papers. But because this is a spring catalog, and you know, there's just not 10 of these. So instead, I'm doing all of the ribbons that are in the catalog, and I'm doing a little bit of extra embellishments as well. So you'll be able to get a very nice helping of these little loose daisies. So maybe you don't need a whole package of them, you know, maybe you just want a few, or maybe you want to try them out first and see how well you like them before you buy a whole package. So the sampler works out really well because you're going to get 1/4 of a package of these. So, you know, that's easily that much for sure. So you'll get about 1/4 of a package of these, and then you're also going to get 1/4 of a package of the little dragonfly trinkets, which I don't have either. Those, I don't think I do. Those are on their way. So I don't have those yet, and there are a couple of papers that I'm short of today, but they will be here. So anyway, you ask, how much does this cost? The mini ribbon the catalog share, holy mackerel, blah, 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 the ribbon mini catalog share, there we go, with all these ribbons and the 2 embellishments, are 21 bucks. Okay, so that's pretty cool, right? That's a good deal. And literally, it's just 1/4 of the price of the whole thing, so it's easy for you to get that sampling, all right? And then the paper share is done the exact same way. To get 10 of the papers, I included some of the paper that is a host-only item. Ruh-roh, hold on. Flinging my camera around here. Sorry about that. So, you're getting 9 of the different designer series papers that are in the spring catalog, plus you're getting some of the host exclusive designer series paper, because I thought that one was maybe a little more enjoyable than just a couple of little fragments of the special textured or glimmer paper. So I don't have that one. I don't have that one yet either because I couldn't pre-order that one. But I can show you inside the catalog now, which is exciting. This is the host paper that I'm talking about. So if you have the brochure, it's on page 90. It's in the back of the mini catalog. If you don't have a catalog yet and you are not a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and don't already have a demo, send me a message or put a comment down below and I will get a hold of you. I will get a catalog sent out to you because holy mackerel, you're going to want one, okay? And if you're one of my regular girls, if I haven't seen you yet or you haven't received it in the mail, send me a message and let me know and I'll make sure that you get one also, okay? All right, so I could show you, let's see, here we go. These are all of the papers and paper products that are in the spring catalog. Now these are Memories and More stuff, so those aren't in the product share, and then these are specialty papers, so they're not in the product share. And because of that, when I take those items out, I only have 9 different designer series paper packs, so that's why I threw in that host pack as well. So you're going to get a nice sampling of that one too, so you don't even have to host a party or a workshop to get a sampling of those papers. But you know what's going to happen? As soon as you see it, you're going to say, oh my goodness, I need a whole package. And then you're going to have to host a workshop or a party or place an order, okay? And we can talk about that. All right, so paper share has, let's see, I believe my phone just went bzz, bzz. Sorry about that. I thought I had my notifications turned off. There's 120 sheets of 6x6 size DSP. Now, I like to cut them down to 6x6 so they're all the same. So in the case of this paper, this is the Country Floral Lane Designer Series paper. I would cut it in quarters and you would get a quarter of a package, okay? So you're going to get 2 6x6 sheets each of the 6 different designs in this pack, right? So 12 sheets of this one, 12 of the other 12x12s, 12 of these ones, and then the host papers as well. So you'll get, you can see I've already been playing with the Rain or Shine one. That desert one is super pretty. I'm in love with these colors. You get all of them, okay? So all of these papers, you're going to get that sampling of, and it's absolutely fantabulous, right? All right. Now, that's not the best part, and I don't want to sound like a salesperson, but let me just tell you, okay? If you order the ribbon share and the paper share, I'm also going to give you a sampling of all of the celebration papers that are in the celebration brochure, okay? Now, you're not going to get a quarter of a package of these. You're just going to get a sampling of them. But it will be a nice little sampling that you'll enjoy. And this pack has 48 sheets in it, so you're going to get at least 50 little sections to sample, okay? So it's a great deal. All right. That is enough of that. Shall we go into the catalog? Shall we? Let me tell you some of my favorite things. First and foremost are embellishments, and I happen to have a lot of them. I am in love with the embellishments in this catalog, okay? We've got the iridescent pastel gems. Now, please excuse me, I do not have these all memorized yet. Gold faceted sequins. Flat adhesive backed pearls. These ones go with that By the Bay paper, and this By the Bay paper has some really pretty pearlized elements. If you can see that shimmer, it's really nice pearlized elements, and I know I've shown you this paper before, but it's absolutely gorgeous, right? Beautiful. The bundle I do not have yet, but it is on its way because I saw the paper and I went, why did I not get that bundle? It's amazing. Okay. And then there's the adhesive backed milky dots. This one is going to go well with all different kinds of things. The pastel adhesive backed sequins. I absolutely love these. Not only do you have the beautiful blue and pinks, but you've also got some gold, which is awesome. And then the opaque adhesive backed gems. Now, I know that some folks do an embellishment sample, an embellishment share, I mean, but to be honest with you, I don't like cutting just a little skinny strip of the embellishments. And you know, as soon as you get the embellishments in your hand, you're gonna have a whole package of them. You know you are. So don't bother with cutting little strips of the embellishments. Just get the package. Yeah, just get the package. Trust me, you're gonna be happier by doing that, okay? So this is not all of the embellishments, but it is, maybe it is all of them. It's a pretty good chunk, if not. Let's see. The wonderful thing about these catalogs is the little directory in the back. Oh, it's not all of them because those adhesive back studs. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me clear my throat and ask my friends, how many of you love or are into motorcycles? Yes. Where are my Harley chicks at? Let me just show you this. Holy mackerel. I want to do a product-based class with this. Who is interested? Would you like to have a product-based class with this? So how I do my product-based classes generally is that you'll get the pack of paper, you'll get an embellishment, and you'll get a ribbon. And we do generally 8 cards, and sometimes we do a 3D project. But I'm thinking maybe with this one I'll do something a little bit different. Because I would like to do several different kinds of projects. So I don't know which projects I have in mind for this yet, but there would be, 8 to 9 of them maybe. But it would be an amazing class. And typically my product-based classes I can do for $45. And if you're not local to me, then you can do flat rate shipping on top of it. And you can get it shipped to you along with the instructions. So it's a great deal. And look at this. I mean, look at that motorcycle. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I love it. I love it so much. And I am absolutely dying over this diamond plated embossing folder. Hello. So cute. All right. So I said I have a few samples to share with you. So let me get to that because otherwise, I'm going to forget. Oh, before I get to that, it was pointed out, and I actually had seen it last night, but hadn't seen it before that. Some of our new stamp sets in here are being listed as optional for cling or photopolymer. And I'm trying to find an example for you. If Sherry is on here, Miss Sherry, do you remember which stamp set it was? I know there's a couple of them, or at least I think there's a couple of them. Anyway, when you look on the description of the stamp set, it will tell you what kind of stamp set it is. So, for example, the Greatest Journey stamp set are photopolymer stamps. Okay, so it says right there. I'm trying to find where there might be one that is both. Here we go, right here. The Happy Labels bundle. You can see that it has a C or a P, and right here is the stamp set. Happy Labels, it has a C and a P, and then 12 cling or photopolymer stamps. So you can choose on these stamp sets if you want them to be clear photopolymer or if you want them to be cling. Now, what is the difference? I'm going to tell you. This is cling, okay? It's red rubber stamp, and it has the little cling stickers you put on the back of the stamps, and it has really good detail, and red rubber stamps are really nice for the fact that they can have a lot of super fine detail and stamp beautifully, okay? Photopolymer, on the other hand, is these clear that you can see through. This is photopolymer. Now the wonderful thing about these stamps, as you can see through them. So this particular stamp set has 2 stamps here that kind of go together. So you stamp one and then you stamp the other one over the top, and it fills in the spaces. And photopolymer is fabulous for that, because obviously you're able to see through the stamp to make sure that you can line it up perfectly, okay? So photopolymer, cling, and you'll know right here in the description, if you see a C and a P, that means you can choose whether you want the cling or the photopolymer, okay? I hope that makes sense, and I know that there are a couple of others, or at least I think there are a couple of others that are like that. So if you see the C and the P, you know that that's one of the sets that you can choose which version you would like, okay? Now it's going to have all the same stamps, that's not going to be any different, but the form that they use, the material they use is what will be different, okay? Oh, Around the Bend is another one. Let's see, what page... What page is that? Around the Bend, page 35. And you know what? It actually shows on this section too. And it looks like Around the Bend and Happy Labels, Fragrant Flowers. That may be the only three. Nope, Silly Goose. So there are 4 different sets that you can choose which one you'd prefer. And here in the back of the catalog, page 84, it shows you both of the item numbers as well. So you can do a quick little glance and see which ones do allow and which ones don't. Okay, and this is the wonderful thing about this brochure. I love the way that Stampin' Up! Has laid it out. There's some little sneak peek pictures, and then it's got, you know, the dies are all separate on their own as well, and the punches, the embossing folders, papers, embellishments, everything is grouped together so it's easy for you to find. And then they're also in alphabetical order within those groups. Okay, so if you're wanting to see, you can just take a look here at the back and you'll enjoy it. Hi, Miss Amy. No worries, darling. You know you can come back later. Okay, so now that I've told you about that, let me go ahead and show you just a couple of little samples here. Now, I don't have a whole lot because, holy mackerel, I have been running ragged, and you guys know that Little Miss just left the other day, so you know it's been kind of crazy getting back on track with my normal routine here. So it's amazing what you get used to when you don't even realize what you're getting used to, right? Okay, this one is from the Rain or Shine bundle. No, yeah, the Rain or Shine. You know what? I'm still learning these, so forgive me. I want to say it's Rain or... Oh, Playing in the Rain. Playing in the Rain bundle, and I think the product suite is Rain or Shine. Let's take a look. It's on page 51. 50 and 51. Yes, there we go. Okay. Playing in the Rain is the bundle, and Rain or Shine is the product suite. Okay, this one is absolutely fabulous. I love being able to color the little critters and take a look at that background. Can you see the embossing on there? It's Playing in the Rain. It's a raindrops embossing folder. It's so cute. And of course I'm using the Stylish Shapes dies here and some linen thread. I love the little grass die cuts here. Those come with the set. So cute. And then I've put the little guy on the inside. He is super, super sweet. So this one is a lot of fun. And this designer series paper also has, let me grab it here. It's got some, I think it's called UV something. I forget what they called it. Anyway, it has some kind of, almost looks like embossing, like clear embossing. You can see here how it's got that shine to it. That is the coating that's on the print there. And then the same thing with the umbrellas right here. You can see that they and the little water puddles have that bit of shine to them. That's that same stuff. And then the clouds right here, the outlines of them, it really does look like heat embossing. It looks like it was stamped and then embossed with white embossing powder. So it's really cute. And the paper is absolutely beautiful. Of course, there's some nice patterns for backgrounds on one side, and then the more bold patterns on the front. And yes, these images can be cut out with the coordinating dies. You see there's their little rabbit, and here's mine. I love it. So stinking cute. There's a little brown rabbit. So cute. I love them. And anyway, so these can all be die cut out with the coordinating dies, which is so much fun. You guys know I love it when Stampin' Up! Does that. And then here are some more little critters that so cute. And again, with the UV coating or whatever it's called. It's so pretty. I just love it. And there's some more raindrops. I love how this one looks so realistic. It's almost like you're putting your hand in there and, you know, the water drops are getting all over. It's just beautiful. And like I said, the back sides, so pretty. Springtime extraordinaire, my friends. Springtime extraordinaire. I love it. Okay, so this is the Rain or Shine collection right here. And if you get the embellishment or the ribbon share, you're going to get some of those little daisies, and the paper share will have the paper. So if you do both of the shares, you'll have a nice sampling of both of them. Okay. All right, let me get you another one here, and let me go to the page. These ones are going to trip your trigger, because when I was making the one, I thought, holy cow, that's so cool. All right. Page 34, On the Farm. This is a bundle. It's not a suite. However, it does have a designer series paper that coordinates, and it's free. So if you purchase the bundle, okay, the stamps and the dies, you can get the coordinating designer series paper for free, right? And we love free, don't we? Let me show you this one. It is really cute as well. Now, I've been playing with this one, so some of my stamps are on blocks right over here, so you'll have to excuse that. But you see that there are some really cute stamps here. We've got the little pigs, the chicken, the cow, the sheep. And then when I open it up, and hopefully don't fling my dies around, I have the cow, the chicken, the pigs, the sheep, and there's some texture for her fleece, which is so cool. And then here are some little miniature sized ones, so I can do a whole little landscape with the barn and the silo and the windmill and everything. And I can use more to scale animals with that, so it's very cool. I absolutely love it. It has some cute little sentiments here. Today is a good day. Yes, it is. Thinking happy thoughts of you and from all of us. So cute. All right, so now that I've shown you those things, let me show you my projects. So first is this one here, and I probably shouldn't be showing you this yet, but that's okay. It's a sneak peek at a tutorial bundle. Wink, wink. This one is really cute. I love the way that the fold opens. So yes, you would have to untie that bow, and then it opens like a file folio, right? Thinking happy thoughts of you. It's got the cute little farm scene right there. And then you can see I've done the little cow with the windmill and the barn. Very cute. Tell you it will be a class. Sherry, yes, of course it's going to be a class. Of course it's going to be a class. Okay, now I'm going to leave this one here for just a minute, because this looks like the bundle and the paper, right? This looks like it goes with this collection. But let me show you this card. This card is using that sentiment. Look, today is a good day. Huh? Isn't that cute? Totally different. Does not look like a farm scene at all. Though the flowers do remind me of my great granny's wallpaper in her bedroom. So by that account, it does tie back to the farm style theme. It's so cute. I love it. And I love this fancy fold. Now, I gotta show you something, because this is awful. But I figure y'all can relate, okay? So, you know, you guys are sitting out there and you're watching these videos and you're seeing all of us demonstrators making these beautiful cards, and they just look spectacular, right? And you go, oh my gosh, they're so good. I could never do anything as good as that. Let me show you this. Look at that nonsense. What the heck? I put my finger in it. Now, yes, I'm going to cover that up. And I'll tell you what, if you've been to any of my classes, you know I say this. There are no mistakes in paper crafting, only room for embellishment, right? So let me tell you what I'm going to do with this. Okay, so you see that. Obviously, I can't do anything about it, and I've already glued it down, you know, and mind you, I did stamp it first and then glued it down, but in the process of doing that, I went, ew, and it wasn't totally dry. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Let me see my paper scraps here. So you see, this is the paper that I used for this and this, right? Now that's not the one I want though. The other one is right here. Here we go. This is the one that I used to cut these flowers out, right? So what I'm going to do is I will cut maybe this flower or this little flower cluster or something like that, and I am just going to glue it right over the top of that bugger, and no one is going to know. Except for you, because I told you, you know. But I'm letting you in on the secret, okay? So if you happen to oops on something, do not fret. Do not cry. Do not freak out. Do not worry. Remember that here is the Stampin' Chick telling you that she does it too. Okay? And it can totally be fixed. It's no big deal. And besides that, if somebody gets this beautiful of a card and they look at it and say, oh my gosh, they smudged the inside. You do not need that kind of negativity in your life. You tell that person they're getting a Dollar Tree card from now on. All right, there it is. Dana Sullivan told you could say that. All right, so let's see here. What should we do? How about now? You know I hate to waste paper too. So I'm looking around the edges to see what I can do. And honestly, I think I'm gonna cut around that little cluster right there. So let me go in here. Yeah, somewhere in here. And we're just going to fix that card right now. And it is going to be fabulous. And we are not going to worry one single bit, because it's going to be great. All right. Here we go. Now, I also will keep all of these little tiny scraps, and I'll tell you why. Because even though there's like this flower here that's half a flower or whatever, you know, I'm going to keep that stuff because I can use it to put it right up against the edge of a paper and make it look like the flower is coming off of the card, right? So I don't waste anything, especially when it comes to designer series paper. I love it too much to waste any of it. So you just call me the frugal stamper here, because I tell you what, I want to get my money's worth. That's what it is, you know? All right. Now, I didn't necessarily intend on making you watch me fussy cut flowers, but if you don't mind, we'll just chat a little bit while I'm cutting. It's okay, right? If it's not okay, well, you know, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And I'm trying to think. It seems like I had a couple of other cards that I wanted to share with you. Oh, I did want to share a tag with you and talk to you about that gnome set. So this tag is on my blog. You can see how I did it there. And it is done with the Friendly Gnomes stamp set. I don't know what page that is. I'm still learning this book. There are some absolutely gorgeous products in here, by the way, though. So if you don't, oh yeah, like the milkshake one, definitely doing a class on that one, because it's just stinking cute. The country bouquet one I just showed you, that one's a product-based class coming up on the 27th, the Country Floral Lane class, which if you are not already signed up, you still have a minute to do that. So go over and get signed up for that class. And if you are not local to me, you can sign up for the class as well. You can do it as a class to go. All you need to do is go to my event page on the Stampin' Chic Facebook page. Search the Stampin' Chic Dana Sullivan, and you can find my events tab from there. And then in the event description, it will tell you about the class, what we're doing, what you're going to get with the class, and how much it is and how to pay. Okay, so you'll be able to do that there. And then if you are not local to me, you'll just add the cost of the flat rate shipping, which is on the event page. I think it's 17, is it 17.25 or 17.50, something like that. $17 and some change, I think now. You know, the cost of postage keeps going up, unfortunately. But anyway, that's the flat rate postage, and that is because of our designer series paper. So, you know, it needs to be that size so that it'll fit. Okay, let's see what we can do here. All right, there we go. Just like that, it goes away. Hi, Miss Elaine. How are you? No worries, darling. I'm just chatting people's ear off. I'm fixing an oops. See, I smudged a card, and just showing how a person might fix that if they wanted to. But also, you don't have to. Like I said, if somebody doesn't like it, you don't need that kind of negativity in your life. Alright, let's do this. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of smoke screen too, because you actually can still see a little bit of it back there. But you know what? You can't tell. There you go. And just like that, it's fixed and ready to go, huh? Isn't that awesome? I love it. I love it. All right. Who would like to have this card? Would somebody like to have this card? Tell me down in the comments, I want this card, and I will do a drawing and send this card out to you, okay? It is beautiful, and even though there was that little smudge, I promise it's beautiful, and you won't even notice once you get it, okay? All right. So, let me set these off to the side here. Not peaceful gnomes. Holy mackerel. Friendly gnomes. That's what it is. Let's see. What page is that? Friendly gnomes. Page 40. All right. Page 40, the friendly gnomes. Let me tell you about these right quick. So these gnomes, you can see that there's a little brown kind of background behind these, and also behind the little shamrock here. Hello, we have a St. Patrick's Day stamp set. Thank you, Stampin' Up! You can't have a last name like Sullivan and not like the St. Patrick's Day stuff. And we never have St. Patrick's Day stuff, and this is just amazing. I love it, right? I love it, love it, love it. Okay, so the gnomes. Let me go back to that because I'm all over the place tonight. You can tell how excited I am. Okay, the gnomes, they have that shading too, okay? What that means is that there is something that cuts that shape out. So just like the shamrock, it has the punch, and you can see it here. But these pieces, you can see right over here, it says Gnomes Dies. It has the item number, and the price is $31. This is while supplies last. Okay? Let me reiterate that. This is while supplies last. So, if you don't already have those Gnomes Dies, they were from the Christmas set. Let me see if I still have a Christmas. I don't know that I still have a Christmas catalog over here. Let's see, is this it? No. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know where my Christmas catalog is. However, if you have the Christmas catalog, or you remember seeing in the Last Chance things, there was that Kindest Gnomes Christmas stamp set, and it had coordinating dies. Those are the one and the same dies. So if you already have those dies, you don't need this one. It's the same thing. It will cut out these gnomes. Okay, super cool. I love that. All right, but like I said, they are while supplies last. So if you love the gnomes and for some crazy reason you weren't able to get a hold of the Christmas ones, now is your opportunity to get those dies. Trust me, you want them, okay? Because in those dies, there is a die that cuts out a bigger of the mushroom house. This is a different size, okay? It's a smaller one than what is in the die set. But you can cut it out of cardstock and color it, and it won't even matter. It's absolutely gorgeous, okay? Now, I will tell you, girls, for those of you who are coming to my coffee and card class in February, I love this guy right here. And I wanted so badly to do a class with the Friendly Gnomes. And since I ended up doing the Country Floral Lane and the Adorable Owls, I didn't have the opportunity to do this class before Valentine's Day. And, you know, I mean, the owls, they are so cute. These are free celebration stamps. So I am going to do the Friendly Gnomes for my coffee and card class for the month of February, okay? And we're going to do a Valentine's card with this guy, because oh my gosh, is he just the cutest thing ever. I love it. All right, if you don't love the gnomes, I'm sorry. I don't even know what to tell you, but they are so stinking cute. All right, now I'm going to do a quick blast through here. Again, the Country Bouquet, the Country Floral Lane, this product suite right here. This is my product-based class that is happening on the 27th, okay? You need to head over to my Facebook events page and sign up for that like now, because registration ends maybe even tonight. I'm not sure, honestly. I need to go back and look, but it's either today or in the next couple of days, because I have to order the supplies. You're getting a package of the ribbon combo. You're getting a package of the embellishments. You're getting the designer series paper, okay? So you're going to be getting some products along with 8 cards and a treat holder, all right? And it's $45 plus shipping if you're out of the area, right? It's amazing. Okay, so do that. You really want to do that. Okay, and then, oh, and if you're not local to me, you want to get the bundle, okay? If you don't already have it, you can let me know and you can add it on, and I'll save you a little bit in shipping, okay? But you definitely will have to have at least the stamp set. Now, you can fussy cut where the punch is, but you'll definitely need the stamp set, okay? Local gals, I'll have mine there that you'll be able to use, all right? Okay, moving on again with the photopolymer and the the cling and the photopolymer stamps. Just remember to be on the lookout for those. You'll see them listed in the comments there underneath the name of the stamp set. This bundle, be prepared. There will be something going on very soon for this one, okay? It is super, super cute. Fancy Flora, all of the suites are absolutely gorgeous. Pay close attention to this bundle right here. The sentiments are amazing, and the labels dies. You know, we always need a really good, amazing label set, and this is it. I mean, it has some gorgeous labels. Grateful for the everyday magic of you. You matter to so many. With deepest sympathy, we have a really nice sympathy here. Nothing fancy, just love. I didn't forget your birthday. I'm just stretching out the celebration. This one right here is my world. Thank you. May the good you do come back to you. Here's to beautiful beginnings and happily ever afters. I mean, this is just a gorgeous stamp set. So, and then when you match it up with the dies, you got these gorgeous labels too. I mean, this is a really good one. Okay, the paper and the ribbon are in the shares. You can see how they have the sentiments set up with the dies, but you can use them in whichever way you want. Let's see here. There's some of that By the Bay paper in the shares. That's in the shares. There are some really, really cute ones. Are you guys into sea turtles? Because I saw this one and I thought, that's so stinking cute. My daughter would love it. And don't overlook the background stamps here, because this right here, I actually used on this tag. You can see all of those little gold dots back there. So I stamped it in Versamark and embossed it with gold embossing powder. I mean, that's pretty stinking cool, isn't it? I love that stamp. It is so pretty. And you can see they've used it here and here. So neat. All right, some more stuff in the shares. Your designer paper and your ribbon. Regency Park is a really pretty floral one. There is the On the Farm set. Cruising right along. Lots of really cute ones. The gnomes and the St. Patrick's Day. Love the St. Patrick's Day. This Delicate Desert one is so pretty. The metal metallic foils in here are so nice. The designer series paper is really pretty. Now this and that velvety ribbon are in the product shares, but you can see these are gorgeous, and I just love the samples too. I mean, they are really nice. Okay, this one here, if you like animal prints, this one's going to be right up your alley. This has got some metallic foils in it as well, so this one's a really neat one. And it looks really, really cool in person. I got to see that one at Onstage, and it was just really neat. Don't overlook this little spot right here. This is called Vellum Basics. Let me see here. I actually have that one. Now this is one of those, like I had mentioned, that is in the catalog, but it's only a few sheets of specialty paper, so I didn't include it in the paper share, but you can see, maybe you can see, let me see there. Do you see the design in that? It's really pretty. It's got a nice leafy pattern. So there's leaves. And let's see, there's 2 sheets, maybe 3 sheets of each pattern. Let's see, 2 sheets of each pattern. Here's a polka dotted one, and this stuff colors beautifully. So you can use any method of inking on these and add some color to them, or, you know, you can just, let me see here. You can just layer them in front of something and get some textured look that way as well. So they're really cool. And then here are some stripes. So you can see the stripes there, really nice. Absolutely love them. And this is really good thick vellum too. It's not super thin and flimsy. Okay, so don't forget about those. It's easy to overlook some of these things because they're just in little spots. But look through the catalog, look through it again, and then go back and get your coffee or your tea or hot cocoa and really look at each of the stamp sets, at the samples, at the comments on them, and you will find all sorts of cool stuff. Case in point, this one. The Sweet Citrus, probably one of my favorite stamp and die bundles out of the entire catalog. And of course, we know why, because I love lemons. Did you see the card that's the other one? Did you see the card I had made? Let me tell you about this collection, this bundle right here. This is so cool. Yes, there will be a class on this bundle as well. This card was posted on my blog the other day. All right, super cute. You see this embossing right here with the color. I can't even get it to show on video how cool this is, okay? Because the color has been applied to the embossing folder before it was embossed through the machine. Yes, you can do that. And it rinses off of the embossing folders really easily too. Like, it doesn't stain them. I mean, some of the richer colors might, but it doesn't transfer the color. So once you wash them with soap and water, they're good to go again. Okay, and absolutely gorgeous. So sending you a big squeeze. Have a zesty birthday. I love it. You've got these here, just gorgeous. And let me show you a little more about this, because I was playing with this and oh my goodness. Okay, let me set this over here. Well, I'll leave that there for just a minute so you can see these. Okay, you have this one that's just embossed on pale papaya cardstock, has no color added to the embossing. Okay, this one was embossed on white cardstock with Daffodil Delight ink spread on the embossing. Okay, so that's how I got the colors there. And then let me see here. So that is this one. Okay, and then this one is just done on Daffodil Delight cardstock. So you can see there's the embossed side and the debossed side. Now I used the debossed side on this one because I really liked how that looked with the coloring in there. But here's what the white by itself, the embossed side, would look like. And then the Daffodil Delight, the debossed, and the embossed side. And then this one was really cool. So yeah, on this side it's just the Daffodil Delight, but on this side I used sponge daubers and Calypso Coral and maybe Garden Green. I can't recall which green I used actually. I think that's Garden Green, but that's definitely Calypso Coral. And I did this on the embossing folder too, before I ran it through the machine. Okay, and then just like that, it's got this cool color and texture already done to it. So let's see, here's this is what we call a hybrid embossing folder. So let me grab it here and I'll tell you what that means. That means that it comes with a set of dies and it comes with an embossing folder. And so you would run it through the embossing folder and then line up your dies and cut it out. Or you can run it through the die first and then lay the paper into the embossing folder and then run it through the machine, and it will keep the embossing beautifully. Okay, so there are lots of options with this set. Let me put that down here because I am not done. I want to show you all the cool things. Okay, let me set that down. All right, so you have those little pieces there, and these are the pieces that I was playing with. So I was really having a good time with these, as you can tell. And let's see, and there's that one. And then I decided to find out what it would look like if I did limes instead of lemons. And I thought I may have pulled them out to do something else with them, but I thought I had another set that had for grapefruit, so it would be pale papaya and Calypso Coral to be stamped in those. So super fun, and they're done in two-step stamping, so you don't have to worry about inking up specific parts of the stamps. See, here's the outline, so this is the rind, and then here is the fruit part itself. So if I were doing grapefruit, I would do this in pale papaya, and I would do this in Calypso Coral, and that would give me a grapefruit, which is awesome. So you can get not only Oh, is that gonna be it? No. I thought, oh, there it is. Nope, somewhere it's hiding from me. Anyway, so you can see lots of fun options with that one. Absolutely gorgeous. There will be a class on this one. Stay tuned for that, because as you can see, I am absolutely in love with it. Oh, y'all know it's getting late, and I'm just gonna tell you this because I'm dragging this out, but I just found the grapefruits. Laugh at me. Please laugh at me. I hope you are. Okay, here is one more card using the Sweet Citrus bundle. Check that out. And look, this one has a cool little hidden inside part. Isn't that amazing? I love it. Okay, so there you go. Now, I can tell you that this is going to be one of the projects in the class, okay? So you're getting a sneak peek. Shh, don't tell anybody that's not here, okay? If they missed out on the video or they left half an hour ago, they missed out. Too bad, so sad. All right, but there you go. So you can see this is a beautiful card. You're going to love this layout. I am in love with this fancy fold. It is absolutely gorgeous. And as you can see, the grapefruit there, you've got your pale papaya and your calypso coral. And just to bring this back in, there's your lemon and your lime. Now, of course, you could do oranges as well, right? You could totally do oranges. So anyway, all right, there we go. Friends, I have kept you long enough. So let me leave you with this. Classes that are coming up soon, you've seen already. I've shown you and told you. There are a lot of good things in here. Make sure you go through each of the pages. Sign up for the paper share and the ribbon share both, so that you can get the extra stuff for free as well. You know, you're going to love it. It's absolutely gorgeous. The ribbons are amazing. The papers are spectacular. So just go ahead and sign up for both. That way you don't miss out. So you ask me, how do I sign up for the paper share and the ribbon share? Well, it's very easy, and I'm very simple. You send me a message and you say, Dana, put me down for the ribbon and the paper share. And I say, okie dokie, I'm going to send you some pay requests for the money, and you're going to send me the money, and I'm going to send you the stuff. All right, super easy peasy. Okay, friends, thank you all so much for hanging out with me this evening. It has been a lot of fun. And now that I have completely annihilated my desk once again, I'm going to go ahead and bid you adieu, bid you good night, and I'm going to clean up my mess before I go. So give me some love, give me some thumbs up if you liked today's video. Make sure you share it with your friends, because that's how Facebook lets everybody know that I'm interesting enough to watch. And maybe we can get some of your friends over here to craft along with us, okay? All right, guys, I will see you all next time. And until then, my friends, have a wonderful evening. Bye for now.